All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises due to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. All right, double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutation to the elect. It's a brother Parathom back at it with another lesson. And today I'm just going to go into a quick lesson, all right, stemming from a conversation I had with one of my clients. All right, and I'm gonna just say the gist of the conversation. All right, we were just chopping it off after I got done, walking her dog or whatever. And, we talking about her dog, and, we were speaking about, I'm like, yeah, you gotta, be careful out here. People get crazy. The streets is crazy. And she just went off on like a spiritual rant, like she prophesied. She's like, yeah, I don't know. She said, I don't know what's going on, but my spidey senses is tingling. And I think this summer, hey, it's gonna be crazy. She says it's giving her the feeling right before the C19 started popping off. She said, "Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but my spidey senses is tingling. I think it's gonna be crazy out here this summer especially." And she just went off on that for like 2, 3 minutes, and I'm just there listening. I say, "Oh, word," because the Apostle Tahar, True the Spirit name this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And we looking forward to these things. And she said it, and then she just completely stopped and went back, talking about her dog. I'm like, damn, man, like, what was that, man? But that was the spirit. And that's just confirming, all right? It's really confirming the times we're in, man. All right? Okay? People are going to get more visions. People are seeing it. People are feeling it. Hey, something is about to go down in this place, man. All right? This bitch is about to be done. All right? You know? You see wars all over the place. I mean, wars and rumors of wars, right? Uproars of the people. All right? This presidential election that it may or may not have. All right? Strikes everywhere. Hey, man, it's going down, man. All right? And I believe, hey, man, this might be the year, Lord willing, man. This might be a very pivotal year, man. Something must happen, man. Okay, so I'm gonna just go into a couple of precepts, and I'm gonna just after I read the precepts, I'm gonna tell you I had a little a dream, like a 30-second dream, like the same night. All right, so this is Acts chapter 2, verse 18, and it says, actually I'm gonna start at 17. This is Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And it says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." And that's what it is, man. All right? People are having visions and dreams, all right? Feelings, it's going to go down, man. It's going to go down. And that really, when she was saying it, I'm like, yeah, Tawada Yabashimi Shai, because even she can see it. And I speak to her all the time, and she's just way in the world. She's way in the world, but every once in a while, she just says some super spiritual things. You know what I mean? Even like the next day, she had a radioactive T-shirt on with a radioactive T-shirt. The symbol for radioactive. You know, and had like nukes exploding. I'm like, damn. So every once in a while, when I speak to her, she says things like that. And these things are becoming more common, man. You go on TikTok, Instagram. All right, you deal with the brothers. Brothers are seeing it, man. All right. We in the last days of the last days. This thing, I believe something gonna go down this year, man. Lord willing. All right. Every day, every new day is a day closer for us to be out of here, man. All right. And it says, "And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy." And that's what it is, man. The Lord is prophesying. The Lord is pouring out his spirit. All right. The Lord is pouring out his spirit and first and foremost with his men. All right. The men that are on the highways and byways doing this work. Right. And then even, brothers, wives, family members, people that you come into contact with, you know, people just come up to you and just say some spiritual things and walk off, like, they got to vent to you. But, she just spewed it out and then boom. It was like two different people were speaking to me. All right. And I'm just going to tell you, like, in the next, that same night, I went home and, I don't really get so many dreams as much. I have not like a dream in like a few years, a dream, a vision. It might be a vision, you know. For some reason, I was in my home, my home. I'm from the islands, Trinidad. I was there and a bunch of officers came looking for me. It was like 11, 12 of them looking for me. And, in all reality, it didn't seem like I wasn't scared or nothing. I low-key let them find me, and they had me in a corner questioning me about, whatever it is. I didn't have nothing to hide, And then they left. They were leaving. And one of the officers, he turned around and he looked at me. He said, yo, listen, man. Hey, we going to be back. We coming down with great wrath. We coming down with great wrath. We coming down with great wrath. He said like 4, 5, 6 times, He said, we going to come down with great wrath. And, and that's a further confirmation, all right, that we don't have much longer here, man, because, we know the scripture. All right, we know the scripture. Let's go. Let's get it. So this is 2 incidents. I don't want to call it an incident that happened in the same day. She said things are going to get crazy in the summer. That's how she feels. She can't put her hand on it. In the same night, I had that vision, if you want to call it that, with the officer saying, great wrath, So this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. All right. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So, hey, these are the times that we're living in, man. All right. And it's going to be more and more clear, with the Lord pouring out his spirits and the prophecies coming to pass, man. All right. He said it like 5 times, 5, 6 times. Great wrath, be coming out with great wrath. And I was just standing there in the corner while they were leaving, And I'm like, oh, that's a spirit, man. All right. So we know these are the times that we're living in, man. This is the time, we got to put on more of our spiritual armor, man. All right. This is not a time to be in feeling sorry for yourself spirit, man. All right. The great test is coming. All right. And we got to spiritually, prepare for the things that are at hand, man. All right. This is, and we just going in the spirit. All right. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. I feel like I bring this out every other lesson. All right. It says, this is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see then you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And that's what it is, man. We got to be circumspect in all our doings, man. All right. Even if you just joined the camp. All right. Guess what, man? You got to grow up fast. All right. Because this thing is right around the corner. You might not have a chance to make certain mistakes that a brother that came into the camp before you, right, had, man. Like years before you. Right now, man, you in it. All right? You know? You got to grow up fast. So when you're walking around, when you're in the streets, when you're interacting with people, all right, just always apply the scriptures, man. It says not as fools, but as wise. And that wise is the wisdom according to the scriptures. It says what? Redeeming the time because the days are evil. That's what it is, man. The days are evil. All right, there's going to be a lot of death out here, man. There's going to be a lot of death out here. Famine, a woman getting ravished. It's going to be a shit show. A world on the brink of war. All right, the dollar is going to be eliminated. All right, there's this digital system that they're setting up to ultimately introduce what the MOTB, which is a CHIP, man. All right, you know, chaos is going to be going on, upon the earth, man. With America being the epicenter. And this week, it was just, I've been trying to do this video all week, you know, right? So it says, redeeming the times because the days are evil. All right? It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. So guess what, man? We know what the will of the Lord is, man. The will of the Lord is what, man? This man, Esau, is coming down with great wrath. He's a sword. All right? The Lord is using that man to guess to what? To punish Israel. And not only that, man, to condemn themselves. All right? So ultimately, all these things that's going on is coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, where he uses different people to be, to what's the word I'm looking for? He uses different people to, bring out his will. So you might have somebody giving out some people having visions and dreams and then you got the men out there prophesying. And then on the other hand, all right, you got the wicked that he's using, another vessel, for punishment and for condemning themselves, man. All right. This is, let me see. This is Psalms. Let me see. This is Psalms chapter 17, verse 9. Now, this is a Psalm of David. All right. Let's select 1 second. All right, this is Psalm chapter 17, verse 9. And it says, from the wicked that oppress me, it says, this is Psalm chapter 17, verse 9. It says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass about me. So he's praying to the Lord to protect him, all right, from the wicked, man. All right, these goddamn Edomites, all right, that the Lord is about to use to bring wrath, man. All right, these niggas got they robots, they got their AI. All right, this fucking Chat GPT, you could speak to that bitch. That motherfucker, he acts like he got emotions. He get mad at you. I'm like, yo, bro. All right, this man, he has all types of weaponry. All right, he's gonna bring it all out, man, all out in these last days. All right, and if you don't have that protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, you out of here. All right. It says, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth, they speak proudly. And that's what it is, man. These niggas speaking proudly. All right, trying to push their NWO agenda. All right, they got the 15-minute cities out here. All right, they talking about what, man? You're gonna have nothing and be happy about it. All right, this man. All right, he thinks he's doing this on his own accord, man. All right, but in reality, the Lord is the one that's really set up kings and bring down kings, man. All right, and he's caught up in a trick bag. All right, but before he go out, he trying to go out in a blaze, man. All right, it says what? They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, right? So they coming down, man. All right, you remember they had the Georgia Guidestones, which they destroyed. They want the population of the earth to be what? 500 mil. This man is a madman. This scripture say, well, he's a madman, sparing none. All right. It says what? Verse 17, was 12. It says, like as a lion that is greedy of his. Verse 12. It says, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in a secret place, in secret places. So guess what, man? All right, they ready to destroy us. All right, they plan is again they plan in order. All right, and guess what, man? They getting ready to what? Ambush the people. You know what I'm saying? But they plan. All right. What? Just a couple weeks ago, what they had the phone lines were down. You know, they little test runs and shit. All right, so they getting ready to really come down with this wrath, man. They getting ready. Okay. All right. It says, verse 13, arise, O Lord, disappoint him and cast him down. And that's what it is. The Lord ultimately going to disappoint this clown ass, this base man. All right. A servant that's really up on horse. That's what it is. Okay. This is the time of, the changing of the guard, man. All right. So the scripture say what? Great tribulation we gonna enter in the kingdom. Yeah, man. The whole earth gonna be rocking, in these last days, man. All right. And it says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So ultimately, man, the Lord, he's using, all right, this man, the so-called white man, all right, to be his sword. Okay. He's coming down with great wrath. That was that was heavy. Hey, bro, brother's gonna start getting more visions, more dreams. Hey, random people in your family, old friends, old people. It's gonna be more clear, man. Even with this new thing with the AI pictures that's going around, they're super realistic, man. All right, so these things are gonna be coming more clear. Even Ezra says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days, man? Because he sees the chaos, all right, that was going on. Okay, I'm gonna just end it off with just end it off. Just flowing in the spirit right there. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Yeah, and this is the day that's coming up, man. These are the days that's right around the corner. All hell is getting ready to break loose in this bitch, man. All right? And guess what? We look forward to it. These people are not going to understand. All right? A lot of people, they're going to be looking for answers. All right? They're going to be looking for that wine in the streets, and they ain't going to be able to find it. All right? Why? Because they ignored, all right, the Lord's calling, man. All right, and how does the Lord call? By using his prophets, his men. All right, men were the apostles, from the apostles on down, ridiculed in the streets for years. All right. Weapons pull on brothers. All right. I seen a brother got spit in his face. All right. I was 2 weeks in less than a month in the camp. I see a brother get spit in his face. Right. And guess what, man? All these people, that mocked and scoffed. Hey, in that day, you're gonna have great problems, man. You're gonna have issues in that day. All right, because that time is coming. All right, so I'm gonna read that again. It's Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. All hell getting ready to break loose. Death, war, uprising of the people, sedition among men. A man desire to go to a city and shall not be able. All right, famine. It's gonna be wild, man. All right, it says what? But he shall be saved out of it, and that he is the elect. All right, that he is the elect. So, and Lord willing, we of the elect, man. All right, the Passover is coming up, so a lot of things is going on in the air, man. All right, we gotta, a, as brothers, we gotta just withstand that, understand the times we living in, and have the script, the Lord, be our anchor, man. The scriptures say what, man? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. All right. So, but with that was just I'm gonna call it the flowing in the spirit. All right, we're gonna give all praises due to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kadash. All right, until next time, Shalom.